30 memorable quotes from film Navajo Joe, 1966, Part 2. Navajo Joe, 1966, directed by Sergio Corbucci, is a gritty spaghetti western starring Burt Reynolds as the titular character, a fierce Native American warrior seeking vengeance against the white outlaws who massacred his tribe. The film opens with a brutal raid led by Duncan, a sadistic scalphunter who kills for money and pleasure. After slaughtering an entire Navajo village, Duncan and his gang aim to sell stolen goods and wreak more havoc, until they cross paths with Joe. Driven by rage and a deep sense of justice, Joe single-handedly hunts down the gang, using stealth, speed, and sheer determination. He forms a reluctant alliance with townspeople threatened by Duncan, but is constantly met with racism and distrust. Despite this, Joe fights not for their approval but to avenge his people and protect others from meeting the same fate. The film is marked by Corbucci's signature brutality and moral ambiguity, with sweeping landscapes, explosive action sequences, and a haunting score by Ennio Morricone, credited as Leo Nichols. Burt Reynolds brings silent intensity to a role that demands more physicality than dialogue. Though initially overlooked, Navajo Joe has gained cult status as a bold, violent, and uniquely stylized entry in the spaghetti western genre. My name is Navajo Joe. Remember it before you die, and quote. And quote, you killed my people. Now I kill you, and quote. And quote, no white man can buy me, and quote. And quote, I don't ride with murderers, and quote. And quote, a scalp for every dollar. That's your justice, and quote. And quote, you think I'm just an Indian? That's your first mistake. And quote. And quote, you're brave when you outnumber women and children. And quote. And quote, you've taken everything from me. Now I take it back. And quote. And quote, gold makes men blind. I see clearly. And quote. And quote, the only law here is a loaded gun. And quote. And quote, you want to kill an Indian? You just found the wrong one. And quote. And quote, they say Joe is a ghost, but ghosts don't leave bodies behind. And quote. And quote, I ride alone. I bury my dead alone. And quote. And quote, let them come. I'm ready. And quote. And quote, a town that won't defend itself deserves to burn. And quote. And quote, this land was ours before it was yours. And quote. And quote, you don't scare me, Duncan. I've already seen hell. And quote. And quote, you want blood? I'll give it to you. And quote. And quote, they paid for your death with silver. I fight for nothing but justice. And quote. And quote, killing you won't bring peace, but it will bring silence. And quote. And quote, every bullet has a name. Yours is next. And quote. And quote, you sold death to the highest bidder. Now it comes for free. And quote. And quote, I am Navajo. My revenge is ancient. And quote. And quote, you can't kill what doesn't fear death. And quote. And quote, this time, the Indian rides for war. And quote. And quote, there's no place for cowards on this trail. And quote. And quote, I lost everything. You'll lose more. And quote. And quote, I'm not your savior. I'm your reckoning. And quote. And quote, don't mistake silence for mercy. And quote. And quote, your scalp's not worth much, but I'll take it anyway. And quote. And quote, your kind always underestimates mine. And quote. And quote, you wanted war. You got it. And quote. and quot, burn your gold. It won't save you. Now, and quot, what you did to my tribe, I now do to you, and quot, even the wind cries for justice, and quot, this isn't about peace, it's about payback, and quot, I don't want your reward, I want your regret, and quot, Duncan's dead, who's next, and quot, ride hard, die fast, and quot, your greed buried you before I did, and quot, the desert doesn't forgive, neither do I, and quot, no church, no judge, just me and my knife, and quot, you'll die the way you lived, worthless and afraid, and quot, even the horses know you're evil, and quot, the people you killed are watching through me, and quot, I never asked for mercy, neither will you, and quot, you can't outrun guilt or bullets, and quot, you're not a soldier, you're a butcher, and quot, they say I'm savage, but I never killed for gold, and quot, this is for every child you left to die, and quot.